You might be wondering, and no, this is not a video from the past. You could see the whole grill assembly is there. I got it started the day before Christmas. I got all fucking Christmased up. Fell asleep. Didn't realize it was gonna freeze just that one fucking day because it didn't freeze today. And you know, it's really fucking hard for me to make this video, kind of. I was thinking it's maybe just some bitch shit, but you know, just like ego driven, because basically by human error I fucking fucked up the block for this 460 I had put in this rat. It threw a seal from the freeze plugs, and then I'm like, well, I can just put the freeze plug and then redo the head gasket or whatever if it was fucked. But then, just in terrible my luck fashion, the block is cracked. It's cracked, and it's pretty much fucked. You see right here, see the antifreeze, which is weird because it has a little bit of antifreeze, but not enough. Not enough to fucking keep it from cracking in half, this son of a bitch. So now, you know, I gotta paint that Ford. That Ford block-off plate is rare as fuck. FUH, don't need to. I'm modifying my cursing to be able to express myself but not offend anybody. I don't know how that sounds, but anyway, I need to paint it with the Ford to be white letters because I don't want a radio and have a radio block-off plate, and now it looks complete and it looks way, way sicker. And that bottom thing is from a Cadillac. That bar, the only reason it's there is because half of the bottom of this truck was so messed up, I guess. It's a Jeep, you know. Shit happens. Like this whole cowl is from a Willis Jeep, but this was not my creation. I gotta say, I got the cab how it was, except I channeled it and redid this firewall with steel and like pretty much fixed all the rust and whatever. But they had already done this trip with the firewall. That's how I got it. But it's good. It makes it be a good fenderless truck. And obviously, while I built a box, they gave me a box, but I had to cut it in half and then another half, and then fucking stretch it or whatever, you know. And I made this whole panel sides. Anyway, getting off track here. So since I fucked it up, hello, baby. Anyway, since I fucked up the, damn, I feel so shitty saying it. The block of that came from that RV. It's a 460. The Galactico, the Galaxy's fucking donating its engine for that rat rod. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to plop it out and use it because we gotta sell that rat. And goddamn, yo, the Galaxy can just sit around for a little bit. I mean, nothing's wrong with it or anything, but it just sucks, to be honest. But a loss is a loss. With this, fortunately, I had already finished. Pretty much all I'm gonna do is paint it black, like AC/DC. To be honest, the Black Dahlia Murder cover is better, I think. I don't know. Even though I don't really like that Black Dahlia Murder, but they did pretty good. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. The Rolling Stones version's better, don't kill me. Anyway, fuck. I'm done with this. Certainly did the C-notch using the same material from the frame to be, you know, cheap, I guess. It looks good. It looks better than any of those C-notch kits that they sell, to be honest. Look at it. You can't even tell you. Bolted, no bullshit on it. It just looks cool. Gotta maybe clean up some slag on this side, but I still gotta do that. I like red pepper for paint, and also all these, like, I burned them the fucking with my big welder, you know, so you can see in the other side of the frame where it penetrated, so I'm like 100% shellac with that. And then the drive shaft's done, I had to shorten their carrier bearing. You can see here through too where I had to weld through the inside and make this whole like plate, because it was so hanging so low for a lifted truck that it was making the drive shafts not work in a weird angle. And then this is a front drive shaft from a Nissan. It's short enough to be able to replace the drive shaft so you can still keep your carrier bearing. I drove it up now the street, it don't even vibrate. I think it vibrates less than with the original fucking drive shaft, to be honest, because the other one was a little bented. Short bed tank, it's ready, it's running. All I gotta do, and also sandblasted those rallies. You can see a video there of me failing doing it, but pretty much now I'm gonna plop that fucking video. I mean, my bad, I gotta plop that motor out right now. And pretty much yesterday I got it all naked, took off all the wiring. Good thing it's easy access, because I only have all the wiring tucked through this side, so it's only like, what, 2 or 3 wires. And then the fan on this side, and I cut the wires for the lights. And here we go. Sad days.